Hey, what's up guys, Jaeky here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Tenta-x The Last Stand limited edition mousepad. So shout out to Tenta-x for sending this out for review, but as you guys know, that doesn't affect my opinion of it whatsoever. If you guys want to check it out, there will be a link to the Tenta-x website in the description below if you want to check out their range of products. Okay, so starting with the price, this mousepad is retailing for $55 alongside their other mousepads, which is definitely in the mid-price range when it comes to mousepads. I wouldn't call this mousepad budget, but it's definitely also not like a super premium pad, so it pretty much just falls somewhere in the middle at $55, maybe a little bit more on the expensive side. And the unboxing experience was actually very nice. Their mousepads are all flat packed, which you know I'm a huge fan of, since that means there's no need to wait for the mousepad to unroll on your desk. And the quality of the mousepad is really nice as well. The pad itself feels very premium with a nice thickness, and the stitching is below surface, which means that you won't feel it rubbing against your forearm when you use the pad, which is really nice as well. Stitch mousepads are always nice to see since it improves the overall durability and the longevity of the pad. The bottom of the mousepad is a pour-on-like base according to the Tenta-x website, and I really have no complaints about it. I don't find that it moves around on my desk at all, and it sticks very well to the surface. So once this mousepad is on your desk, it's pretty much not going to budge unless you intentionally lift it up. The design is very aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. Of course, design is completely subjective. You either like it or you don't. I find that it's a very safe color choice and it fits very well with both black and white setups. Of course, if you're not a fan of the design, you can always just grab one of their generic single colored mousepads from their website. But in my opinion, this design is very, very sick. Okay, now let's talk about the most important part of the mousepad, which is the feel and glide. The website describes the pad as using octo-sense fabric, which they say has high static friction, medium dynamic friction, and low stopping power, which I mostly agree with. Although I wouldn't say it has high static friction, I would say more so it has medium static friction. This mousepad is faster than your typical control pad like a Zowie GSR or the Vax EPA Black. It actually reminds me a lot of my Artisan Zero Soft in terms of speed, which I actually really like. If you run your hand over the surface of the pad, or if you just look closely at the surface, which you'll see on screen right now, you'll see that the pad is actually textured rather than being completely smooth, which I think is why the friction feels so low and the pad feels so fast. And I actually really like the way that the octo-sense fabric feels. Like I said earlier, it reminds me a lot of my Artisan Zero Soft, which in terms of speed is in between slow pads like the Zowie GSR and faster pads like the Artisan Heian. So it's somewhere in between there alongside the Artisan Zero, which I actually really like. In conclusion, I really had no trouble using this pad for Valorant and other games such as Apex Legends and Fortnite, and I actually found myself aiming really well with it. If the design is something you like, then I would definitely recommend picking up the Last Stand mousepad. The build quality and overall glide feeling on the pad is really nice. And that's pretty much it guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if the review helped you out, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.